Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 6. We're doing a good job of rooting Buddhism out, but unfortunately Sumeria is a huge idiot. Basically, Gilgamesh is real dumb, and he's buying units of the wrong religion. We can only hope that this is a trait that, that Cleopatra has as well, since all of her cities now have our religion. Maybe she'll buy some units of our religion and help us out a little bit. France has built a barracks in Rouen? Man, I don't know. French is probably the language that I speak best after English, and that's because I know probably like 30 maybe words in French, and obviously my pronunciation is not awesome. Listen, you can't live as close to Canada as I do without picking up a little bit. Alright, so
having seen a non-market economy, I suddenly understood much better what I liked about it.
Do we want to put triangular trade in? We could put it in over craftsmen? Probably not, right? This is actually providing a lot of extra industry because we were pretty smart about our bonuses this time. Simultaneum could be really good, though. It's a lot of extra faith. We should put this in. Alright, let's do that. Okay, we gained about 30 faith per turn from that, 32. Come on, Uruk. Bend. He's not bending. There's too much Buddhism. You just stay put. Also, it's ridiculous that I had to be the one to do this. Come on, AI. What are you using your massive groups of units for, anyway? We're having a really hard time getting just natural spread going. Kish has a holy site, so its religion does matter. And I don't like this. I don't like Catholics coming over here when the city currently doesn't have a religion. Yes. Dope. I'm excited. We're just gonna sit here and stare lovingly at each other? What's... Okay, there we go. Oh, what is this?
Astronomy is much more fun.
Okay, hold on. Just shh. Sean. Stockholm, Nanmadal, Stockholm. Okay, so Stockholm changed allies or changed suzerains and went to war with everybody. That's all that happened there. We actually only have one crabs and stuff follower here, despite the fact that we've been spreading so aggressively to it. We have to turn it. It's such an important city because it is actively buying religious units. Alright, well I think that's probably dealt with. Let's get places to put our great works. So we have a number of people who have not, who are just standing around not producing. Actually, we have a great writer who could finish his thing, don't we? Yeah. Please move to here. Alright, you guys just... You live here now. Oh, I didn't actually clear all these. See, you can hear me right-clicking. It's making the noise, but it won't let me banish the... Here, I looked at them. Clear. Huh. I don't know why it won't let me clear it. When I play single player, I often end up with a big group of these because they just they won't go away, and I don't care enough to spend a lot of time fixing it. All right, so we're at 110 faith per turn. I'm going to buy 2 apostles on the same turn. This is my plan, so that we have. I don't want to. Well, I guess it could just be apostle missionary. My thinking is I want to have a force moving together that's able to fight opposing apostles. Yeah, whatever. I will save up. I will not buy a missionary. We'll buy another apostle. Okay, so why don't you move to here and spread. And you move to here, and for reals. This guy's the translator, right? Yeah. Plus 660. There we go. Okay, we've gotten the Buddhism out. Now we just need to get crabs and stuff in. That's... We don't even have military tradition? Are you joking? Nope, I haven't gotten any of the top line, because you don't actually have to. Wow. That's nuts, man. Oh, I wasn't thinking about this. Harbor district adjacency bonuses does give industry now. So that's actually pretty interesting. We're not going to go back and get this. We have a good plan going here. But it's turn 192. It's 1310 AD. We just got military tradition boosted. Alright, make a mosque so that you can contribute. I feel pretty confident that we're not going to get warred over this city. If it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. Oh, hey, our settler finally got there, and they're going to try to beat us to it. No, be gone. We told Greece that we wouldn't settle near them. Shoot. We need coal, though. We need coal. Purchase a builder. Get the coal. Shoot, we can't buy any units. Alright, we need to, like, buy a privateer or a frigate. We'll be able to buy a frigate soon. The city needs to be defended. Where? Oh. Where's that warrior relative to this? He's actually really far away. Because there's a number of those that we've seen. Yep, broke a promise. Greece might be unhappy enough to go to war. I hope not. Let's take this warrior and just tell him to go to here. Oh, I can't even issue an order right now. Alright, what did you get? You got Martyr. Chaplain. I think we'll take Martyr. I don't plan on using it, obviously. It would be best if he didn't die in theological combat. Alright, you get to move over here. I don't know how many turns it's going to take. Probably a million. But get on it. So we should maybe send... Oh, it takes such a long time for us to get to the new city. We need to send defensive units. We need to send, like, a boat or two. Alright, well... Get over here. Just in case. Yes, spread with your might, all your might. I'm trusting this apostle to get the job done. He's got one more 160 or 660 point spread. It is more important than ever that cities get their holy sites in order.
Oh, my heart.
Cool. We should have this guy... you. Rebase to Moscow in preparation for the museum to complete. It's more culture, man. It's not, like, hugely relevant, but it's relevant. Yeah, sorry, I will look elsewhere in the future, and this time I mean it. She's gonna kill him. She's gonna kill me. It kind of doesn't even matter if she takes that city, I guess. I want the coal, obviously. So the art district is over here. There and just chill. You will be ready in a turn. More frigates. Okay, good. So we can't defend that city with a frigate. Maybe this one just sits in Solokemsk? Actually, no. Let's have it head toward the new city. Yeah, Catholicism is going to be our final foe here. Alright, so you got Martyr. We're gonna have to fight this guy, I think. What do you want to do? You want to just sit over here somewhere. And be ready. Oh, it converted over the course of the turn. So, Bad Tabira next? Or no, he should hit Edeb as well. get rid of Buddhism as thoroughly as possible. This is the last Buddhist city that has a holy site, I think. And obviously the holy sites aren't the only thing that matter, but they do matter. We need to be ready to do combat, but we also need missionaries to just push the religion on cities. So the missionaries can't engage in combat. Their whole thing is just converting cities. I don't know where this guy thinks he's going, but we gotta stop him. It's very important for us that he not succeed. How is Mbanza Congo getting pressure from Buddhism? There aren't any Buddhist cities. Cool. What did you get? You got... Okay, Orator's not bad. We accidentally completed... Oh, no, that's right. 2 city-states wanted us to get that boost to ballet. Alright, well, we at least made it not be Buddhist anymore. Very intense work, like I said. So religious works don't give any faith or anything, right? Yeah, they're still art. They still function exactly like paintings. Okay. We have to catch this apostle and stop him. So now, do we actually want to improve the stuff around the city, or do we want to do some chopping? I guess there's not a huge number of places where there's forest. We might want to do a chop and lavra build. Yeah, actually, let's do that. All the spaces that have plus faith from being close to forests are housing a resource. I don't really want to cut down the resources. Whatever, we'll do it. Okay, so this guy's gonna go to here and chop forest. Actually, go to here and chop forest. Alright, and now we have the ability to buy ironclads in some of our cities. Cities with a harbor. Apostles, man. So if he just moves to here and chops the rainforest, I know we don't get as much production from chopping a rainforest, but we don't get to see how much until next turn. Alright. Get him! Do theology with him. Yeah, just keep arting it up over there, man. Alright, so do we have a... we do have a route with Uruk coming out of this place already. So let's... What do my trade routes look like? Where is the thing for that? We have routes with Uruk coming from Yaroslavl, Kazan, Moscow, Solikamsk, and St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg. You know what? Let's rebase this to this city. And try to get a route of some value going here. It's more important than ever that these religious buildings be up and functional. And a harbor would probably be a good idea here. If we build it in one of these spaces, we could potentially... Yeah, like if I build it right here, we could put another district here. And potentially still get an adjacency bonus for it. Alright. So if we were going to declare war on people and take them out, I think we would need flight, probably, to engage in meaningful military combat at this point. Build an industrial era or later wonder. Well, that's not happening. Build 7 different specialty districts. We're probably not that far off of that, actually. We could maybe have boosted that one with a little bit of clever play. What's your deal? Oh, the space you're moving to got blocked. Whatever. Man. Oh, you still have a point of movement left. You just can't. Right. You're good where you are. Just chill. Wow, that is not the right art. Okay, but that's good. Help root out some Catholicism. We won some theological combat pretty hard there. Oh, there's still violence going on over here. I think France and the Congolese are still at war, as it has ever been. How are Amboise and Bordeaux doing, religion-wise? Because they've been near cities of our religion for quite some time. Bordeaux's at 2 of us. Yeesh, Amboise is at 1. I was hoping pressure was going to have a greater effect here, but it looks like we're going to have to do a lot. I guess they've really reduced the... Oh. Well, let's get some of our boats on it. Where did that one even come from? Also, where the heck is my warrior? Oh, sorry. You click on the unit's name here. Oh, he's working on it. He'll get there eventually. Alright, we can head up this way now. This guy can stop and rest in that temple. Okay, you can make a trade route to Uruk from there. 36 spaces, totally sensible. Okay, so if we pulled this up, we'd get 49 production. How much do we need? 148. Now we better make actual trees. This city's just going to be Catholic for a while. We'll deal. I was hoping to get the holy site up and running before they could convert us, and then, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, so we pushed that city over the... You know, I was watching these cities when we won that debate, but I should have been watching these cities so that I could get an idea of how far-reaching the effects are. Alright, so what's the city... We can buy... we can buy stuff here, but we don't have our mosque up yet. So I don't want to. So the closest city we could buy actual units, actual good units in is Yaroslavl. It would take a long time for them to get over there. Alright, let's buy some apostles. Keep up the pressure. Come on, tell me what religion is the missionary though? That's the important part of the tooltip. Is he buying my units now? It's supposed to say after their religion, after missionary, it's supposed to say what religion they are. Alright, what do you get? Crummy ones. Okay. That guy spawned without a promotion, basically. It's fine, it's fine. Alright, so now we have to make for France, mainland France. Toulouse lacks strong belief. We can fix that. I'm very annoyed by this, the fact that this is even happening. Where did that guy come from? Seriously? Oh, there's a new camp. Well, let's turn our warrior around. You should chill for a turn. So you'll see, if he spends one full turn just sitting, I don't think this will count, because I think he arrived there this turn. If he spends one full turn just sitting in a holy site of his religion, he gains health. Oh, they're spying on us. Looks like they're stealing our tech. I don't care about that. People are making peace. That's all good. Cities are getting religioned. That's not as good.
Improvement makes straight roads.
Alright. We still have friendship, or we're still friendly with Catherine. We should try to get... I don't think I want to change anything. We should try to get some... Where'd that barbarian boat go? We should try to see if we can get a formal declaration or something before we religion bomb a bunch of our cities. Bros? Yeah. That was a different please clap, wasn't it? She has two different golf claps for you. Alright, yeah, she's not going to be happy about what's about to happen here. Ah, they are buying missionaries of our religion. Okay, so they probably shouldn't do that. That's something that they should fix. Okay, so at the start of the next turn, he should gain a bunch of health. He is now spending a whole turn just waiting. Alright, we have to convert that city back. I really don't want to have to found a thing on that city. What do you call it? I don't want to have to found a city on that little tiny landmass over here. But it looks like they're kind of forcing my hand. What was your deal? Were you auto-exploring? I just don't want... I don't want barbarians to keep spawning here. And do we have pearls? I don't think so. So it wouldn't be horrible. It wouldn't be the worst thing ever. How many cities do we have right now? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So, your cities are sort of grouped in fours as far as the production of... You were supposed to gain health. Huh. Oh, maybe they have to have a temple? Because the apostle comes from a temple? Yeah, that might be the problem. Well, whatever. I'm not sending you all the way back to a temple city. Just figure it out. Yep, Catherine's gonna... We're not gonna tell her that we'll stop, because we're not gonna stop. But this is it, you guys. This is the big push. This is gonna determine, like, the game. Whether or not our strategy is functional during the game. Here we go. It doesn't look like there's a barbarian camp over here. So this guy didn't spawn over here. He just, after pillaging our thing, he ran down into this little inlet. Alright. We're ready to defend ourselves, but it looks like they're not going to make us. To be perfectly honest, though, the fact that we are ready may be why they're not going to make us. Apostles are a lot more expensive than missionaries, and they're not actually much better at spreading the religion, obviously, but combat. The fact that they're capable of religious combat may end up being extremely relevant here. What's your job? You were one of the ships that was coming over here to play defense in case Sparta got angry. Alright. If we can root out Catholicism in the majority of the French Central Empire, we haven't yet won the game, but we will have made it much less likely that we'll see a sudden resurgence in somebody else's religion. That was a lot of very hissy, sibilant S's there. I need to, I don't know, see a vocal coach? Or, at the very least, figure out some kind of hardware or software problem. Or a solution to this problem. Actually, I'd rather do combat with this apostle. Or with this missionary than directly spread. Because if we... 44? How do we take 44 damage from a missionary? Doesn't make any sense. No, we'll just go over here. theoretically, his combat strength should be a lot less than ours. I didn't look at the thing because I just assumed we'd be successful. Oh, he's on holy ground, right? Yeah, that's actually a good point. Well, he can't fight back. Debater. Okay, I'm happy to have a debater. So I'm assuming he just went, yeah, he just went back down here. Alright, so Novgorod needs to build at least the religious buildings. Or the new city needs to... Hold on a second. Hold on just a minute. Workshop. You. Okay. Is this the route to Uruk? No, it is not. This is some other route. Well, there's some other good cities. Rouen is not bad. Actually, Edab is almost as good as Uruk was. I'm really enjoying this Russia thing. We're getting a lot of value out of being Russia. So we need to send some people over to here to solidify this region a little bit. We can push a lot of pressure out of that region. But I think if we're going on an offensive on Catholicism, we need to commit to it fully. So this is one city with a holy site that has our religion. We know that Egypt is buying missionaries of our religion. Oh, they just got a great merchant. This is a Catholic missionary. It is fleeing, despite the fact that it is totally kicking our ass in combat. Right, we do have one religious citizen in Paris now. We have one in Rouen. We have none in Mohenjo-Daro. Yeah, Paris is the most important one. You can never completely eliminate a religion, as far as I'm aware. The Holy City will always have pressure, and left for long enough will always convert back. But we can definitely make some inroads. So you are a chaplain. Yeah, you're... whatever. Just spend your charges. This guy's a martyr. He's also pretty much just spend your charges. This guy's the debater. We kind of need a... Actually, we don't really. The point of industry we're getting from the boats being there is the most important part. Even if they're pillaged, we still have all that value. You can go auto-explore. One frigate should be enough to deal with this. Awesome. Yeah, you don't need 2 copies of the resource to upgrade your units with money. You can always build whatever unit and then upgrade it by paying for it. Oh. Alright, that's enough of that. What is happening here? Okay, that's an awful lot of animating. 35. That hurts. Gilgamesh built Petra. That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Lagash needs to be turned. That's a problem. I don't like having a Catholic city in the middle of all this stuff. It's exerting undue pressure. You, mosque. Just ignore their combat. Just convert as hard as you can. Got him. I think we're going to give this one a little bit more push, though. Like I said, I think the Holy City is always going to produce pressure. So we have to give it a little bit more of our religion. So that it doesn't immediately convert back. Please. Please convert. Oh, this one's Buddhist. He's buying missionaries of all kinds of different religions. He doesn't even know what's up anymore. Well, does he have a holy site in a Buddhist city? No, he doesn't. So that Buddhist missionary must be pretty old. Alright, somewhere crossbows are being fired. Please don't make this take forever. Okay, good. Religion cleared up pretty... Or the animation cleared up pretty quickly that time. Yeah, just buying a ton of missionaries. It's like, see, how come sometimes it doesn't say what religion they are? We can see this one's Catholic. We can't see a name on that one. Losing would be bad. But fortunately, we will be able to evaporate before that can happen. Meier has used an anti-tank crew to clear a barbarian outpost. Well, that's one way to do it. Congo has John Rockefeller. That's cool. Good for them. Alright, that's really, really good. We just need to give this city a little bit more pushing. We need to hit Mohenjo-Daro too, of course. I think it'll be easiest to go through the water. There's too many units on this little, incredibly narrow piece of land. Alright, we need... Could build a river valley. City doesn't really have a lot of other stuff to do. Yeah, sure, what the hell. I don't think it matters where we build it, really. Go for it. Moscow is currently losing food. Due to that? That doesn't seem right. Well, it just needs some trade. It'll be fine. This is auto-explore, apparently. There was a tile unrevealed down here. France has switched to theocracy. What were they before? They definitely were a theocracy before. I guess they must have changed, and now they've changed back. Boy, Congo sure is moving around my cities a lot. A decisive victory. Oh, that's really, really good. That's great timing. Look at this. Bam. Okay, so we've broken Catholicism now. It still exists, but it's going to be a lot less capable of fighting back. We got a promotion from shooting at all those barbarians. I guess we'll go down here because it gets us to preparatory fire. If we were going to end up in a war, most of our military ability is tied up in our boats, so... I guess... Turn around and come back over here. The next most important thing to convert is Lagash. But we've now pretty much broken the ability of the AI to spread their religion. So the next thing we have to do is spread our own religion to the rest of the cities. We have to be dominant. We have to have most of the cities in every other civilization dominant, or ours. So Congo and Egypt are ours, obviously. We need to hit all of the cities of the other three. So we need to do France, Sumeria, and Greece. All need religion. At this point, it's much less important to buy apostles. It's basically going to be all missionaries from here on out. Okay. Gee, what can you do? What would be useful for the city to build? I don't know. Lighthouses and shipyards and stuff. I guess go ahead and make a monument. Why not? Alright, so let's have a quick look at the map. Where do we need to go? We need to hit these three cities. We need to finish the push on these two cities. And we need to hit this group as well. And once we do that, I think we win. Like, I think we're actually quite close. We need to get this city converted back so that we can buy missionaries here. It'll speed things up quite a bit. So any missionaries we have need to be directed to that city first. At this point, I'm a lot less concerned with what a lot of our units are doing. We're going to see a lot of fortification and auto-explore, and basically don't ask me for orders again. Yeah, and the computers are all buying religious units of my religion for some reason. So France wasn't on my list of dominated... Oh yeah, because of this cluster. It does seem like the AI is maybe not aware of what I'm doing, or maybe not interested in stopping me. They did seem to... Oh, welcome to the modern era.
If you can walk away from a landing.
It does seem like, when they noticed what I was doing, when France noticed that I was bringing religious troops over, it seemed like they bought a bunch of religious troops to counter, but it could honestly have been a coincidence. You go to here. I know that the arrow key pan is not the fastest way to get places, but I'm having that issue where it unselects the currently selected unit when I pan with my mouse, so I'll go over here. You also should turn around and come to Lagash. Yeah, go here. We actually do have a museum ready for you, believe it or not. Envoys... These envoys are not terribly useful. You can get more great people points? Yeah, sure. At this point, I don't think technology really matters to us anymore, but... I don't know, let's reveal aluminum. So see, like, why doesn't Banza Congo have a settler that's just sitting here? Because this has been here for a while, right? There are places to settle. There's still this. This is pretty good. Especially if you don't natively have cotton. Which I think he doesn't? Yeah, I don't know. After a certain point, they just don't settle as much as you would expect. It's definitely not the case that they don't settle at all. We've seen a little bit of settling happening. Yeah, you don't like me because I don't... Oh, you settled in a region that I settled in a region you were going to settle in. That's true. I did see the settlers coming. That's why I settled it. So Corinth is actually converted to Catholicism. We are acquiring so much faith per turn. I think I'm going to save it for now until we have the proper religion in some of our cities. You can build every building, huh? Make a spy, I guess. Do something that's going to take several turns. So at this point, we're largely waiting for our units to get to places, waiting for all of our missionaries and whatnot to get to the places they're going. Still a great deal of war happening right on our doorstep, but fortunately not directly to us. France is acquiring tourists pretty quickly, as is Sumeria, but it's not going to be nearly quick enough. Aw, we lost control of Stockholm. I was enjoying all those extra great people points. Actually, being Stockholm suzerain seems like a big deal. Like, with the number of districts we have, it's a lot of extra great people points every turn. Alright, so basically all we're doing now is trying not to lose the game. Trying not to have anybody else win the game. Where do we want him to do his thing? It doesn't matter, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Do it here, fine. Look at how appealing all of our tiles are. That seems like a fine place. Just keep painting. It does seem strange to me that they make you activate the painters 3 times when the art museums have 3 slots. Like, you will always just be, almost always, just be activating the painter until he fills the slots. Why doesn't the button just do that? Activate until the slots are full. Let's do this just because we can. We'll make some planes or something. We have some missionaries running around, but they're all our religion. There's very little ability for the AI to buy stuff of other religions. Corinth has a holy site, doesn't it? No, in fact. So, no, that city couldn't even. I think Lagash might be the only city on the map that can buy religious units of a religion that isn't mine. Which means we've won, and it's just a matter of pressing the buttons enough times, right? Looks like France actually might have another city to the north, the way this border swells. And if they do, that's something I need to deal with. Sure. That's a cool building. Let's have one of those. Actually, can I just buy that with faith? I don't know if it'll go away when we, if it'll go away when we get converted back to our religion or not, but we'll see. That'll be a thing we can learn here. Love crabs, everybody. They're great. We want you all to have lots of positive feelings. Research agreement, electricity. Okay, so wait a minute. Research agreements are different now. How does this work? Can I get a tooltip? No. Okay, well, I'll check the, Yes, I know. Let's check the Civilopedia, because apparently those don't work the way I thought they did. I give you open borders? No. Yeah, that's fine. So the research agreements are for specific technology now? To get a tech boost for a chosen tech. As part of forming the deal, the specific technology must be agreed upon. The number of turns it will take to complete the research will depend on the current research rates of both users. If either player earns the boost or tech by any other means, the agreement ends and the other player will get the boost immediately. Oh, so we work together to get a boost on a tech that neither of us yet have. That's actually really cool. Man, I really like so many of the changes to the systems in Civ 6. Okay, so I want to... Yeah, I wanna alter this city instead of... I was thinking about maybe this missionary just goes to Knossos and fixes Knossos, but I don't think that's right. If we convert our own city, we can just buy some more missionaries. You can get Knossos that way, and also all of the other nearby cities. So after this, we will have gotten a scientific victory, and a religious victory, and a cultural victory. And what's left? Just domination? Yeah, okay. Next game we'll try a domination victory, I guess. Yeah, I know. We don't have perfect housing basically anywhere. Ooh, Bordeaux has been converted. She did have a lot of holy sites established already, and a lot of religious units purchased already. The city is really resistant to my religion. Bad Tabira and Adab are receiving a tremendous amount of pressure. They should be coming along. Although I know that there was some... Adab's got 3 of mine. Bad Tabira's got 1. Ugh. I don't know where these missionaries are all going. They don't seem to be doing anything. Mohenjo-Daro doesn't have a holy site, right? Yeah, okay.
It is nationalism which engenders nation.
So he has 2 spreads left. Let's leave the missionary to clean this up. mosque. Let's just buy it. So that we can do that. And then also, gee, I don't know. Yeah, build a harbor in the lake, why don't you? Seems fine. We could build a harbor down here. I don't care. We're building it for the extra trade route. Although, 38 turns, I don't imagine the game will still be going on. Okay, now that this city is the right religion... Hold on, let's hit next turn. Oh! Theological combat! This is the Catholic? Oh, well, he died. So that was actually really helpful. Yeah, that converted Corinth away from Catholicism. Yeah, religious combat, the theological combat system is actually really important to a religious victory if you're playing it against people. The AI doesn't seem to handle it as well. But it really is quite powerful. Okay, well, your job is done here. Actually, does that put Sparta underneath my... No, it doesn't. Or not Sparta, but Greece. Okay, you guys need to... come over here. Would you please just convert already? This is taking a lot more effort than I thought it was going to. I kind of thought we were, like, pretty close to done. Alright, that converts them. So I noticed we can't buy my holy building. Let's get a readout here. Maybe you can only have one of the religious buildings in each holy site. And it locks in with whatever the first one is. I suppose that makes sense. Alright, so we still haven't actually added anybody to our list. These are... 2 of them are Catholic and 1 of them is crabs and stuff. Ridiculous. Sadly, we don't have an apostle over here anymore, or we would just do battle with the missionaries to convert stuff for us. These cities are so close. Even the ones that are my religion over here are so close to not being my religion that we actually... these missionaries are actually going to do some significant damage. Okay, so that's probably Greece. Right? They've got to be close to done or done. Yeah, okay, Greece is mine. So I guess we don't actually care about these cities, and all these guys who are coming over to these cities will just push east and like hit Nipper and Bad Tabira and stuff. So let's plan on that. The city doesn't have a mosque, that means, so we get fewer charges. That actually really sucks. That's a bad city for that to be the case in. Alright, St. Petersburg looks like the place where we're going to be buying a lot of our missionaries for this push. That's just a shame. It means we're really, really far out. Maybe it should be apostles. No, there aren't that many missionaries left. They have pre-purchased some religious units that are of the wrong religion. But it's not going to be that way forever. I guess we got to deal with this. So we have to finish converting Sumeria, and we have to convert France.
Radio is the theater.
Okay. Not that what you're saying is not interesting to me, but it's not. Okay. There's so much religious pressure over here. You know you guys want to convert. Okay, if we can just get France. This cluster of cities is like the most important thing on the map right now. So we're getting 186 faith per turn. It's not quite one missionary per turn. So we may want to take some of our current military or missionaries and retarget them. Although these guys do still need to hit these cities a little bit. We're right on the border of having half of the cities in a bunch of places converted. In that not only do we just barely have enough cities, but we also just barely have control of those cities. So we want to make sure that we solidify that a little bit so that we don't have an unfortunate flip turn into a cascade that sets us back from our victory a bunch. Yeah, these guys can't get to France quickly enough to matter, probably. So let's just go ahead and knock these Greek cities over so that we can ensure that they stay ours. That Greece stays ours, I mean. Oh yeah, be in St. Petersburg, I don't know why, to protect something. Let's get up here. I'm surprised that none of these cities have even a single one of our religious citizens in them, because we have had a lot of pressure over here for quite some time. Also, man, that city just will not convert. Here, what's-her-face will be happy about all the spies we're making. Although, actually, we seem to be keeping her happy without even doing that. What do you want to do? Something that takes a long time. Make an ironclad. A harbor is probably a sensible thing here. Oh my god, where are all these freaking Catholics coming from? And they've converted my city. Seriously, where are all these Catholic missionaries coming from? And apostles and stuff. I mean, they must be from these holy sites. How did Jerusalem... Man... Yeah, this cluster of cities is spamming religious units. It must be. That's very annoying. Let's buy an apostle to help with that push. I don't know, man. Protect the Lavra? There's literally nothing of value that you can do. You do not matter. Alright, well this is probably just barely Catholic, and it has a lot of crab pressure. What's this city called? It starts with an N. Long one starts with an N. Let's see here. It is 2-1, yeah, and it's got enough pressure that I bet it'll convert back on its own. But we won't be able to buy good religious units here for a while.
What I like about cities is that everything is king.
Public transport is not useful. What was the other thing we got? Military research, also not useful. Policies stay as they are. Oh, translator, nice. Okay, yeah, so this guy's gonna do some fine work up here in Bordeaux country. We have urbanization, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know, mass media? Lyon is Catholic, but it doesn't have a lot of citizens. It'll turn quickly. Man, if we could win some religious combat over here, that would solve a lot of our problems right away. It's a shame that missionaries can't initiate combat, or we would totally just swarm this guy. Alright, we are still holding, like, the mainland, right? Lagash converted back to having no religion because of the Catholic missionaries, but that's not really that bad for us. And again, a lot of these cities will be pressured into converting back pretty quickly, I think. You have orders. This is actually really awkward. There's a lot of cliff here. It's weird, like, look at, it's just straight up lying to me about where my legal spaces are. Why is it doing that? Alright, we can convert up the cliff here. That's very strange, though. It should not be having difficulty figuring out where my legal moves are. And if it doesn't think this is a space that I'm allowed to move to, it should just not think that that's a space I'm allowed to move to. I shouldn't be able to move into it. So it's strange that the preview is wrong. Yeah, this is going to hurt. Their guy has a lot more religious strength than he does than I do, and he's fighting on friendly territory. But he actually didn't do that well. Let's not use this guy's charges up. We'll stand and fight. Maybe we can get a victory. A victory here would be huge. No, hey, I said spread. Let's use one more charge. Ooh, we broke down. It's no longer his religion, so he loses the Holy Ground bonus, I think. Which means he's going to do even less damage on his next attack. Which is very, very good for us. So let's actually send this guy over to here. Let's keep this region all our religion. Barbarian settler. Can we claim that with a missionary? Freaking Catholic missionaries. We still have Sumeria even without those two cities. Yeah, he's gonna get himself killed. He's not careful. He lost that. Oh, but they had a second missionary come out of nowhere. Alright, so that's gonna put a ton of Catholicism into these cities. Shoot. That's inconvenient. Well, we have our own missionary or our own apostle, rather, coming. These three cities are the only thing keeping me from winning the game right now. Okay, yeah, whatever. Weak. Come and try something. I'm pretty sure my military is actually the best one in the game because we have a lot of modern ships. Other players have a lot of units, but, like, what? It's turn 221, and Congo's entire military is knights. France's military is even less impressive. They have an army of crossbowmen. Crossbowmen corps, actually. I thought when it was 2 stars... Oh, no. When you merge 2 units together, it becomes a corps with 2 stars. When you go to 3 units together, then it's an army with 3 stars. Do I want to put extra religion into these cities just to protect from those Catholic missionaries? Yeah. It looks like they've kept going west, maybe? So I think they're going to... Oh. Alright, but we can probably take out this apostle right here. Yeah, we're gonna beat this apostle, and that's gonna really hurt Catholicism in those cities. Alright, and somewhere there's an actual war happening, and they have no idea how irrelevant it is. Alright, so we're going to probably convert Jerusalem... Well, no, probably not. It's going to be minus 250 plus 250. It's not going to be enough to convert it. But this is going to help a lot. Look, my god's real. He blew up your ship. Can you say the same about yours? Okay, so we rooted the Catholicism out of that almost entirely. Okay, we've broken Catholicism there as well. Argos did flip back, but we flipped Megara. And we still have a charge on this guy. I think we can fix Argos. Hong Kong is slowly converting. Dnieper is converting not as slowly, if I understand the iconography here. This guy is a crabs and stuff missionary, so he can't hurt us. We should probably play the next game probably with the animations turned off, just so that the late game turns are faster. Because even stuff that we can't see is having to do full animations, and it's really slowing our game down here. So yeah, next game, especially considering it's going to be a military game, we're going to turn off the combat animations probably. Oh, Jerusalem is not doing well. Barbarian anti-tank crews have spawned. His missionary fled.
We have a basic
that was
need
it.
to believe in something greater than ourselves.
Why is it so quiet?
We crave solace in the darkness, and light into our path. Thanks to you, we found meaning amid the cosmos.
There's absolutely no reason for that to have been that quiet. Anyway, we did it. We religiously converted the entire world to a belief that is largely crab-based. We had a score of 321, apparently. But hey, 321's enough to win. So, let's have a look at the graphs real quick here. Yep, okay, what is this? Culture per turn. That's Greece? Damn. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode and this game of Let's Play Civilization 6. Next time, tomorrow, come back. I think we're aiming for a military victory this time. Let's put the rest of these systems through their paces, shall we? I'm thinking maybe something with a little bit more of a science flavor. So, come back next time for that, and we'll see you then.